down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Hal and George are out on the wings. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the point. And the dunk by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Morant against Leonard. Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Powell with a steal in transition. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And we're about a minute into the first. Bain with a screen on Leonard. On the wing, Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for three.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under.
What he does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That was your Grizzlies dance team. Make some noise for them, fans.
Three shots.
No good on that one.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Morant. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Fires the three. That one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Powell passes to Leonard. Let's go with a three. Powell's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 6.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
George outside to end the run. And the jam by George.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Morant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Leonard, right side. 4-3. Out to Powell. Leonard outside. George against Brooks. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by George. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, second chance shot. And he got the whisk. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is under review.
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Leonard. 6 points for him. Pass to Covington. Up top, George. There's the 3. And he can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots, but there aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And this game is tied up now.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
From deep, Bain. He can't get it to go, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Powell. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bain. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Green. Gets the three to fall.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Moran against Leonard. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. He buries it from three. George has got 7.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Green. Moran against Leonard. Outside Bain. Back to Moran. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches it. Oh, Covington with a block.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Powell against Bain. Powell passes to Leonard. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
Outside Moran. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Zubac. Adams comes with a double. For 3, George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Leonard against Moran. To the paint. Jackson on the wing. Back to Adams. Here's Moran. And they recover it. Pass to Bain. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting on Robert Covington.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
And the second free throw is good. The Clippers have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. George with it. Back to Leonard. Pass to Powell. George against Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And it's Moran off the drive. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Oh, stolen by Moran. Bain with it. Picked up by Powell. Green, the pass to Jackson. To the left side wing. Now here's Green. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
George, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Covington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
So he gets them both. 5 ticks left in the second. From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no. Allie, as always, thank you. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kyle and George are out on the wings. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Leonard in at point guard.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Brooks drives in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
George finds Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brooks. Oh, Covington with a block. Zubac's with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Leonard for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis trailing here. Oh, there's the alley. They now take the lead. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Powell right side. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bain into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
John Wall, he's checked in for Leonard. On the wing, Bain. Jackson with a screen on Powell. Bain finds Morant. The 3 ball. Covington grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 1.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
That one goes in. Morant's got 13.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Covington. Pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Out to Covington. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Powell with a steal. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter.
I like it. Powell just being aggressive, making the D overcommit.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for LA. Norman Powell.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter here. Wall against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Bain. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Covington. Here's Powell. Zubac's inside. Adams is there. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Double clutches. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Clippers making a switch here. Man's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Morant, outside Bain. Back to Morant. With the drive. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers trail. Here's Wall. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Bain with it. Guarded now by George. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
George drives in. And George with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Outside for Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis the rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a change here. He's off on the second. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And you might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Leonard passes to Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Morant, no good. The Clippers shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. There's the drive. Fires for 3. Outside for Morant. And an intentional foul right there.
This fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by 1. The 3 from Bain. The offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Pass to Brooks. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And the Clippers with the ball. George left side to tie it up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain into the lane. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Leonard passes to Covington. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Morant against Leonard. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws lays it down.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
From deep, Morant. That one doesn't drop. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. George finds Covington. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. It's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Leonard on the wing, pounded by Morant. Leonard passes to Covington. 5 to shoot. Morris on the wing. Adams grabs the miss. Adams, the Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Right wing. Payne against Covington. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And 1:01 left in the game. Pass to Morant. Down low. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's George. Money.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now Adams. He's guarded by Zubac. And here's Morant outside. They get it back. Outside Payne. Offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
Outside Morant. Over Leonard. It's off. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, say does that star.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Now, here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Outside, Russell. Drives to the hoop. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. There's the pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. Los Angeles, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for LA, Paul George. 1 shot.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Leonard. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. And he drives in, and the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And so just over a minute and a half played. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Here's Russell, and they double up Russell. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, the pass to Russell, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Down low, it's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Now Covington defended. It's stolen by Morris. Towns against Zubats. The shot's good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside for George. Covington passes to George. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Over George. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Leonard against Russell. Leonard dishes to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard with the bucket.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Edwards inside, defended by George.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's the drive. Morris kicks to George. He dishes it to Leonard. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
It's hauled in by George.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And Leonard gets it to go. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Towns for 3. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Morris finds George. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Russell. The shot missing. Good D by Covington. Morris passes to Covington. Plenty of space. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the #1 overall pick in...
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Zubats a screen on Russell. Leonard the pass to Zubats. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Passes it to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Covington sends it back. And he gets it back. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Edwards against George. Outside Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. That's 12 points for Leonard.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
George passes to Leonard. Covington kicks to Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. It's stolen by Morris. Towns with the steal. Russell passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Morris. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go.
19. The Timberwolves. 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Leonard inside. Russell's there. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Towns for 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. George against Edwards. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Outside for George. He feeds it to Morris. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's the feed to Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Back to Leonard. Morris with a screen on Russell. Leonard dishes to Morris. Outside for George. The pass to Leonard. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell inside, covered by Morris. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. And they get it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Russell inside. Leonard's there. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
George, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And George kicks to Leonard. Takes it off the glass. 16 points for Leonard.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Leonard against Russell. Towns down low. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got the lead back up to 7 now for Minnesota.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
George against Edwards. Here is Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And he makes the first. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
It's stolen by Morris. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Takes it out to Covington. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Leonard looking over the floor. Gobert with the defensive effort. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Puts up a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Russell inside. He's covered by Leonard. Out to Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. Back to Russell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Leonard. Driving to the basket. Pass to Zubac. George with the ball. Left side Leonard. Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert. Russell against George. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. It's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. George passes to Zubac to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Edwards drives in. Count that one.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside Leonard. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. At the elbow, it's Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morris kicks to George. Covington passes to George. And the rejection by Towns. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
Leonard attacking. Second chance shot. Morris hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Outside Edwards. And there's the try. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Leonard. Out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Left side, Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Covington's there. It's tipped. McDaniels finds Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Edwards from deep 3-point territory. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
and not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here is Edwards. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Left side, Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And George kicks to Leonard. Wide open. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Towns for three. No good there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for
got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And it's Morant off the drive. Brooks finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Now Russell. Second shot opportunity. Banked it in off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The three from Bain. It's not going to go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. Throws it up high. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards for 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the left wing. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside Russell. McDaniels up top. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And there's a 3-second violation. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Bain. The open shot by Brooks. They get the rebound. There's the triple. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Morant. Up top Jackson. Outside for Morant. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morant's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From downtown, and Morant good for 3. Give him 8.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Here they come. Now heading to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the middle. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. Outside Morant. Here's the 3. Morant missing again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Russell. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Morant's got 10 points in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Clock at 4. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So it's Minnesota now. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Gobert. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Morant, trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Timeout called. Memphis. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Count that one.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
4 on the clock. Here's Towns. Reverses. And the layup is good.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the dunk.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athletic.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Morant. He's got 15. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Shooting 1. Timeout call for Memphis. Fans, your Timberwolves, you stand safe. Get out of your seats and give a hand to your Timberwolves Pirates.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Now here's Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Morant. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Outside Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Edwards against Bane. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Brooks. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
7 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
For the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Towns down low. Adams is there. Here's Edwards. And they'll get another chance.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Russell. Second chance effort. And he converts the layup. Russell's got 10 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Up top, Bane. Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3 on the clock. Back to Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morant against Russell. Towns for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And stolen by Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Looking to get it going. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Russell against Morant. The rebound by Jackson. Poke loose. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Outside Bane to the paint. Up top, Morant, guarded by Russell. Morant, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. To the left side wing. Towns finds McDaniels. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 6.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Jackson on the wing. Jackson drawing the double team. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Brooks missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Timberwolves shooting has been excellent so far, around 56% on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at center. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota. Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. On the wing, Bane. And here's Adams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Bane. All alone. That one a little long.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Free throw is good from Russell. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind. You are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Towns. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. No good with a layup. Outside Bane from behind the arc. He drops it from range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Russell. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. McDaniels with it. Checked by Brooks. Gobert passes to Edwards. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Here's Edwards. They grab their own miss. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shot is up. And it's Morant missing. And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Adams. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 16-point game. Outside Bain. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
up, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. Now Zubac after the missed three from Desmond Bain.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard the pass to George. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires the three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Clippers on defense, following Ja Morant's three. Outside, Bain. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Covington, a screen on Morant. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Covington. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Covington. Over Bain. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
The three from George. Sinks the three-pointer.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Morant against Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Here's the three. Memphis the rebound. Morant outside. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 6.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Brooks with no one around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Leonard dishes to Covington. Back to Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 4. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Outside for Jackson. And the three ball is good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
George passes to Zubac. Shoots over Adams. Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with the three. Drops in the tray. Brooks has got 9 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Morris. And it's Zubac in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Adams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the deepest space.
On the wing, George. Fires for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here he goes. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Zubac finds George. It's Covington on the wing. Zubac against Jackson. Leonard the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing. Memphis leading by 7. Stolen by Zubac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. Passes to Zubac. Back to George. Out to Morris. Pocket 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Leonard against Morant. Pass to Brooks. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Morris kicks to George. Back to Morris. A shot that time, not on target. And it's Memphis the other way. Bain passes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
George dishes to Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And here's Brooks from outside. The rebound by Paul George. Clippers trail by 10. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Leonard with no one around. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
Now here's Morant for three. And another miss by Memphis. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Back to Zubac. Outside Covington. Left side Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Jackson. Can't hit from in close. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Covington passes to George. Over Jackson. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Paul George.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A 3 from Leonard. No good on the last second attempt there. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
Your Clippers, 19. The Grizzlies, 27.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clippers trail by 8. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And George drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now Morant. Brooks right side. Out to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. A 3 from Leonard. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Adams in the high post. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bane against George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. Adams' shot is off. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Bain. Left side, Adams. From deep, Brooks. And again, Memphis no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Kicks it out to Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. Covington's got 5 now.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
And the pass to Brooks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Inside, here's Bain. The 3, and it's Morant missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. For the lead, Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Memphis turns it over again. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
And here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. It's George on the wing. Feeds to Covington. Out to Morris. And the clock. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks the pass to Adams. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
A 3 from Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leonard dishes to George. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Leonard, and the shot goes in. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Leonard against Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant, and that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard with the ball. He's got 12. For the lead, here's George. 3 seconds left. Goes back up. And that one released in time, but no good.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. Here's Morris. Hit the crossover. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson from long range. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Morant left side. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now, here is George. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adams dishes to Brooks. Back to Adams. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Dishes to Adams. Count it. Good. 6 points for Steven Adams.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Leonard the pass to George. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
It's good.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Jackson a screen on Morris. From outside the arc. Bane, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the inside. Outside Covington. Outside George to take the lead. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Capable of flat-out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Brooks with a screen on Leonard. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bane working around. Adams with the screen on George. Bain passes to Jackson. Out to Brooks, and he commits the intentional foul. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. For the three.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense. He's perfected the art.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Morant pushes to Adams, and a wide open look for Bain. Gets the three to fall.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side, Leonard. Outside for George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Now Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Leonard inside. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional...
thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 1 spot. And the Clippers have possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And stolen by Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's George. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Russell from deep. The shot comes out. Morris against McDaniels. Morris can't hit. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Russell against Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Here's Zubac. And the Clippers miss again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Covington. Zubac into the lane. It's deflected.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards against George from deep. That shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Morris. It's tipped. Outside Edwards to the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Out to Covington. Driving in for three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Covington. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the block. Covington passes to George. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to George. Drops in the layup for two.
What a by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Right side, Edwards. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Clippers on top. They're up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And Leonard, here we go. Now Morris. Back to George. He gets it in there. George has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers in the lead.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Russell against Leonard. It's stolen by Leonard. On the break. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And the basket by Towns.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Russell against Leonard. Driving inside. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And stolen by Covington. Morris on the wing. Back to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Edwards. And George with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the 2nd. Here's Covington. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you'd like to see from Rudy Gobert. Add a wrinkle or 2 in the offseason.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Russell, pass to Towns. Over Covington. Outside for Russell. And here's McDaniels. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. It's Covington on the wing.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard with the ball. He's got 9. He takes it in. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Paul George pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard for three. The shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
It's George on the wing. Morris on the wing. McDaniels covering. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's McDaniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Appreciate it, Allie.
The Minnesota Timberwolves, 23. The Clippers, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers on D. Three-point lead. Towns for three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Outside Covington. Pass to George. Fires the three. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Russell. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. Shoots over Zubac. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game. He actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season. 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Russell. For the lead. He can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Ah, nice shot by Morris. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
George finds Covington. Back to George from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And yep, it's good.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Leonard outside. Pass to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And And that one misses.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And Gobert with the stuff.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
The Clippers trail. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Leonard finds Zubac. Here's Covington. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Oh, Anthony Towns, twice on the pipe, send it back, big fella.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Russell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for 3. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
Now Gobert. Outside Russell. 4-3. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Here's Zubac. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Now Russell. Launches a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. George against Edwards. Outside Covington. Back to Morris. George outside. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Minnesota. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
George against Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Leonard against Russell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him, and that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Out to Covington. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. And George with the basket on the assist from Morris. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Russell. Here's Towns, covered by Covington. Towns passes to Russell. Good D by Covington. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell against George. Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. And stolen by Covington. It's George on the wing. Morris with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Covington passes to Leonard. Back to Covington. No good on the shot. And some solid defense from Towns. And here's Edwards outside. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Pass to Edwards. George with a steal. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, he nails it!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
mistake about it. These guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Pass to Bane. Brooks with it. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Morant against Rusty. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Morant after the basket by Minnesota. Bane with the screen on Russell. Passes it to Bane. Brooks for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the shot is good.
And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Brooks up on top. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. And a wide open look for Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
The kick out to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Stolen by Brooks. The finish, and Morant throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And if he gets looks, that Cleveland Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Screen by Adams. Brooks dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Now the feed to Gobert. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Out to the right wing. Out to Brooks. Jackson down low, defended by Towns. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's Towns. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Jackson. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
John Morant at the line for one.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Russell. The dish to Gobert. Now the pass to McDaniels. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Russell feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time, you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. In the corner, it's Bain. Jackson has the open look. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Russell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Russell against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Gobert. It's hauled in by Adams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on it. 5 on the clock. Launches it. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bain. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Outside, Edwards. From the top of the key, he buries it. Edwards got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Morant outside. He kicks it to Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Morant left side. To the middle and stolen by Russell. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Moving it up. Shoots. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside for Jackson. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. Here's the 3. That one misses. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 11.
The Timberwolves, 18.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Russell passes to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside, Russell. Towns is doubled, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. The dish to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside, Russell. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Edwards against Bain, right at the free throw line. Jump shot is good. Edwards got 8.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
To the paint, Towns with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's McDaniels, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One's on Morant. The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Adams. Russell against Morant, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pope loose. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Morant. He's got 9. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Another shot. Jackson kicks to Bain. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Brooks. Adams down low. Gobert on him. Bain passes to Jackson. Out to Brooks. The tray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Grant, and he slams it down right on top of Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. The Timberwolves shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. To the wing on the left. Morant's got space. Back to Adams. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Jackson, the three. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And stolen by Russell. Kicks to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Morant surveying the D. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Morant passes to Brooks. Shoots over McDaniel. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 13. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Gobert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Boy, you are in for a show.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Russell finds Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got it back down to single digits for Minnesota.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 12. And Brooks, here we go.
Man, what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Out to Edwards. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves trail by 13. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Towns, the pass to Russell. Here's Gobert. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Adams. Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Russell passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Brooks with it. Outside Jackson. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Morant. No one near him. And they'll get another chance.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Towns for 3. They get it back, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Feeds it to Jackson. Out to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.